And guys, as you come on in, please introduce yourself. Let us know what city and state you guys are chiming in from. Super excited to have you guys here today. We're going to be talking all things taxes, all things taxes. Super pumped up about this topic. So as you come on in, please introduce yourself. Let us know what city and state you're chiming in from.
What is it that gives your life a sense of meaning and purpose? Because once you find that, it puts you in your power place. See, if you know what your life work is, I encourage you to start working on it. If you can't do it all at one time, do just a little bit of it. And if you don't know what it is that you showed up to do, if you don't know why you're here, I encourage you to find out what your purpose is here. What is the meaning of your life? What will be different? Have you ever asked yourself that question? I've done that. I remember coming from a friend of mine's funeral, and I was reflecting on how much time I had left. And I went
All right, y'all. We have Zainab Carter in the house. Hello, Zainab. Out of Atlanta, Georgia. She is tuning in, and she is your inspirationalist. She said we need to stay uplifted at this time. I keep you motivated in life and business. It's time to boss up. Download your free ebook by going to howtorisehigher.com. Hello, hello, hello. We've got Malika Dunn in the house, virtual assistant with signature business support and event coordination services. I provide administrative and strategic support services to small business owners and entrepreneurs who refuse to do it alone. Schedule your discovery call today at malikasignatureservices.com. malikasignatureservices.com. We've got Patricia Pearson in the house, Coach Pat out of South Brunswick, New Jersey. She helps coaches and course creators increase sales and profits using customized planners, journals, and workbooks. If you need to get your journals, planners, and workbooks done, you need to go get a free goal-setting planner by a 30daygoalplanner.com. A 30daygoalplanner.com. Yes, darling. Yes, yes, yes. We have Kathy Tatum with Tatum Synergy Investments, LLC, hiring now all states. Work from home, Tatum's Energy at gmail.com. If you want to work from home, go to Tatum's Energy at gmail.com. We've got Kawano Stanley. She does business coaching in the area of helping you start your own cleaning business. She's also one of our speakers, guys, so I'm super excited about that. If you want to learn how to start your own cleaning business, you need to go to readytotakethenextstep.com. We got Latisa B out of H-Town. She helps women who are emotionally tired and feel stuck to move forward and create a new normal. Latisa, make sure to put your website up there so they can subscribe, download, get your content. She's also one of our speakers. She'll actually be speaking later on today. All right, again, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to get started very soon. I'm super excited to have you guys here. We've got Angela Wynn out of Columbia, South Carolina. She is a book coach and publishing teacher. Publisher teaching women how to become unforgettable by writing with their life story. Download your free ebook at storypromisechecklist.com. Storypromisechecklist.com. Oh Lord, hit her up. I'm tongue tied. I'm tongue tied in these streets. Well, y'all, we about to get started. Let's go. Well, darling, I am so excited to have you guys here. How are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Child, let me tell you something. Yesterday, do you know we had somebody that walked away with a portable green screen? Do you know that? Like, yes, honey, one of our free registrants, she's got a portable green screen. We've already had someone win a camera. We've had someone win a, what's that, $100. We had someone win, what else? We got a whole lot of winners up in here. And guess what? What's dope about this, y'all, is it's 100% free. 100% free. Okay, now look, I realize I be loud a little bit, so y'all got to turn the mic down when I'm on the mic. I'm sorry, I'm just animated and excited, and I'm wired up on coffee. How you doing? Okay. Anyway, super excited to have you guys here again. This is the Virtual Profits Conference. If you are an A1 Day One, I want you to put A1 Day One. That means that you have seen every single one of these trainings, whether you watched it live or the replay. I want you to put A1 Day One because you've been plugging in. And also, for those of you, make sure to include your name. If you're an A1 Day One, A1 Day One. But yes, y'all are missing out on these gifts, these goodies, these giveaways every single day after the second presentation. So after 7 o'clock, we go live in the Facebook group, y'all. And we're giving away all types of stuff. All you got to be is registered. All you got to do is share this broadcast onto your timeline. We want to know that you are putting this out there. And we have been giving away. I mean, literally, let me tell you something. We're going to end up probably having, I want to say, probably another 100, 200 people that are going to watch this right here, right? The number of people who actually show up to the giveaway, like 4 people. 4 people. People are just missing out on free giveaways because they're not showing up. So guys, you got to show up. You got to show up. You got to show up. And we do our giveaways after the second presentation. So we'll be doing it again today. So that, okay, all right, ticket. So that you guys can go ahead and get that opportunity to win. So, I mean, for real, I told everybody though, I said, as the closer we get towards the end of the conference, literally we chose between, it might have been, it was 4 people. 4 people submitted their information, and that's how they won. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up and go over to our guest speaker very soon, guys. But before I do that, let me just make sure I let you guys know that this presentation is brought to you guys by Urban CEO, which is a nonprofit organization. We are a 501c3, and the purpose of Urban CEO is to be the bridge between the urban community and business success. If you've ever felt like you're overwhelmed, not knowing where to start, you feel like, maybe you come from a community where the resources are not available to you, or maybe there are resources, right? There are resources that are out there, and unfortunately, like, some of the stuff is kind of confusing. Like, it was confusing to me. Well, that's what Urban CEO is all about. We have our Urban CEO Academy. By the way, we had a couple of our winners the other day that won some of this beautiful, beautiful jewelry. Let me put my jewelry on real quick so y'all can see my jewelry. So we have some of this beautiful jewelry. You see this? Ooh, look, so nice, right? So nice. You see my ankh? Hold on, where's my aunt? Let me show you my aunt. So anyways, we've been doing all types of giveaways as well for individuals who are part of the Academy. The Academy is a monthly subscription where you're able to get monthly trainings. In fact, this month we had none other than Stevie Aisha Mills. And then next month we have another one of our educators, one of our professors that are going to be teaching you guys different things in regards from launching businesses, starting businesses, growing businesses. We have training on there teaching you guys how to start your own body butter business. I literally do videos showing you how we created this body butter right here, how you can market it, get it out there in case you've ever wanted to start a business in that space. But guys, the Urban CEO Academy is super dope. We also have events. Academy members get the opportunities to come to events at a discounted or even free price. Okay. Now, we were supposed to have been having our summits coming up in June, but due to the Rona, honey, we went ahead and postponed those events. But we do have our Urban CEO conference that's going to be coming up in October, guys. And I want you to understand something. If you are an Academy member, you're going to get first opportunity to purchase your tickets as well at a discounted price. So being an Academy member has its benefits. Also, when you're a part of the Academy, you get to get every single quarter, you get what we call our power packs that comes loaded with tons of free goodies and giveaways. So we're always doing what we can so that we can give back to you guys. If you want to be an Academy member, all you got to do is go to our website, Urban CEO Network / ambassadors. No, I'm tripping. That's if you want to be an ambassador. If you want to be a part of the Academy, just go to urbanceoacademy.com. My bad. Urban CEO Academy. Or you can go to Urban CEO Network. And when you go there, you'll see the link to join the Academy. So let me shout my A1 Day Ones, and then we're going to bring up our guest speaker. Okay, I know I put a couple of y'all on the screen. We have Latisa B, Zainab Carter, Angela Wynn, LaShawn Gunnels, Lisa Bailey, Morgan Robertson. All right, we have Rue Mayweather. We have, let's see. We have Candace Joseph, Lashina Recruitalina. That's cute. I love that. Well, okay, holla, holla, holla. And Tiffany, thank you so much, Tiffany, for sharing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all. Well, let's go ahead and bring up our guest speaker of the day. This young lady is doing some tremendous things. She has been in the tax world for well over 20 plus years. She also has a brand new book that's coming out, courtesy of Book Profits Club. How you doing? And I am so excited because today she's going to be talking to us all about how to get our taxes right. Okay, so if you guys are ready to learn how to get your taxes in order, if you're ready to be able to make sure that Uncle Sam been taking all your daggone money, okay, you need to make sure that you stay plugged in because we're going to be on our guest speaker, none other than Miss Tammie Lilly, y'all. So let's give it up for Tammie. Woo-hoo!
Hello, 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 everybody. I pray and hope everybody is doing well today. I had some minor hiccups in getting set up for today, but the show must go on. You improvise, you pivot, and you do your thing. So, as you see, you're not able to see my face. And I'm so sad because I had did all this making up and doing up my hair and putting lipstick on because I my ma'am. You see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, I guess I can't be too sad. I get to see something. You get to see something of what I tried to do.
Yes, indeed. So share. You need to share your screen because it's not
Okay.
sharing.
Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen.
All right.
Start.
Well, while we get her back rocking and rolling to get her screen shared, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm sorry.
welcome, welcome, welcome.
All right. Let me get my PowerPoint presentation up.
Okay, guys. Yes, and so while she's getting her PowerPoint
All right.
presentation up, I'm just going to go ahead and say hello to everybody again. And once she's ready to rock and roll, we'll bring her back up. All right. So again, everybody, welcome. Let me tell you something. If it's one thing I have come to learn, y'all, is I never let a distraction, a hiccup, a setback, or any of that throw me from keeping moving forward. A lot of times, guys, and that's what I'm so proud of with she's still pushing forward, y'all. We still gonna make this happen. But you know, we've been having so many hiccups throughout this virtual conference, and I already know that that's going to be the case. In fact, I always tell people whenever you're on the
Well, you have to play the games that you own already. Go play one, and I'll give you some more
okay, well,
later.
we can hear you,
A little
Tammie.
bit
We
later.
can hear you talking, Tammie. So it's coming through.
Okay.
Ready
Hello,
to get
hello.
started?
Can you hear
Yes,
me?
we
Can
can hear
you see
you
my
talking, darling.
screen?
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Okay,
go ahead and
wonderful,
share your
wonderful.
screen. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks. Okay. Thank you so much for everybody for being excited about the platform that was presented and the opportunity that I was afforded with, and I don't take it for granted by far. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get in the meat of everything. A little nervous, so please forgive me. Um, so my I'm a tax preparer, I'm a tax professional, and this is what the field that I'm in. But um, the title of my presentation for the year today is "Taxes Brought Me Full Circle." And I just want to ask you a real quick question. Have you ever felt like you was on the outside, inside looking out? Um, Actually, let me say it a little bit differently. Have you ever felt lonely in a crowded room? Well, most of my life, this is how I felt. Um, I was not really living. I was merely just existing. That God had a greater purpose for me, but than what I was currently doing. Even after I moved to Portland, Oregon, due to some unforeseen circumstances, I struggled a long time to find myself. It took me a very long time to get where I'm at now. It took me time to be able to give myself permission to be Tammie. Um, I am a mother, a pastor's wife, a business owner, but most of all, most importantly, I am a child of God. And now I get the opportunity be an author and a speaker. After having my first son, who was a premature child, and then having my daughter, which was my only daughter, my only birth daughter, I slowly started to find myself in my career. I started working for this well-known tax company, and after working for them for a few seasons, I realized my love for working with the public preparing taxes. So I went out and sought a full-time position being a tax professional with this tax resolution company. And as I worked for that company, I felt like I was compromising my integrity with that company. I didn't like the way that they treated the customers. I didn't like how the customers were being manipulated and how they was being fed broken promises. If I get my PowerPoint to move, I guess I don't want to move. But basically, I didn't cut the cheese for them. Maybe the fact that I did not fit the bill. Maybe I wasn't the type of employee that they wanted. Maybe I didn't work well enough for them, or any of the things. I don't know what it was, or maybe it was all of them. But eventually, I lost that position. There's my PowerPoint. So after I lost that particular position, although I didn't really too much care about a lot of the business practices, I did learn a lot from them. I learned more about doing business taxes. I learned more about dealing with people that had tax issues. And I knew that I desired to work for myself, but I didn't really know how to create that particular platform. In my platform, I desire to treat customers, clients like humans and not just another account number. I wanted my clients to not just be another paycheck for me. Um, my, I wanted to respect me, to respect my clients, and that particular situation that I needed to do so by creating my own platform. The platform that allowed me to be me. A platform that allowed me to exercise my morals, my principles, and be to keep my integrity intact. It took me a long time to get where I'm at now. I know I'm behind in my PowerPoint. The Bible teaches us that faith without works is dead. So I stepped out on faith and opened my own business. I knew what I needed to do, and I knew how to implement it at this time. But first, I needed to come up with a name for my business. My name of my business is KRC Tax and Business Services, and I wanted to use my legacy in order to do it. K is for my son Kelvin. R is for my other son Rodney, which is my special needs baby, and last is the C for my daughter. Taxes has made a profound impact in my life. It gave me a voice by doing taxes. It gave me an opportunity to find myself, and it gave me a way to make a difference in the world, performing servitude to others. Being a tax professional, allowed me to show people that it was okay to have a heart and show compassion in the right way. Show compassion and still conduct business. Even though I am a business owner, I don't have to be stiff and hard. I could turn a profit and be a blessing to others. I had to go through all these growing pains to get where I'm at now, and I'm still growing. And I'm not necessarily where I want to be, but I'm not where I was initially. So I sit here today before you, letting you know that you can do this too. What does your purpose take you? Where does your passion lie? It doesn't matter what the career path that you choose, you can always make a difference. It doesn't matter if you choose to be a tax professional or work for someone else. It doesn't matter if you decide to go to school for 10 years to be a doctor, Whatever you decide to do, you want to make sure it's something you want to do and make sure it's something that complements who you are. Hindsight is always 2020. Along my journey here in my life, I've, made a lot of changes, but, hey, that's life. You live and you learn. I wake up every day with a smile on my face, no matter what the day is going to endure, no matter what the obstacles that I may come across. It doesn't really matter the challenges in my life, with God on my side, I know that everything will be all right. So, with that being said, today I want to give you my first offer. Today, I'm doing a free offer of my ebook, and the name of that book is What the IRS Won't Tell You. All you need to do to get this book today is you need to text your name and your email address and just simply simply say, please tell me what the IRS will not tell me. And you can text that to the number on the screen, 832-443-8177. You text me the information and I'll send you over a free ebook telling you the things that the IRS, won't tell you. Now that I have grown and got to a place where I feel like I need to be to make a difference in this world. Now I want to tell you about taxes, more specifically business taxes. All you out there may have businesses or may be aspiring business owners. But if you're not prepared for what your taxes may look like as a business owner, you may be shocked because your tax return has now changed. You can be grossing the same amount of money or less, and your refund could simply be going down, and you don't understand why. Every taxpayer would like to get the best out their return. And in order to do things, one of the things you must do, start out doing in the very beginning of formulation of your business, in the very beginning, is start keeping records. Now, I know keeping is not the sexiest part of the business, but it's necessary. Today, I would like to talk to you about record keeping. Now, I want to give you what record keeping means to me. Here is my 5 C's of record keeping: consistency, capital, careful, carryover, and category. Consistency, the state of being. This is the definition, the textbook definition of consistency. Consistency is the state of or condition of always happening or behaving in the same way. You update your records once a day, once a week, or once a month, depending on the size of your business and amount of transactions that go into your business. It ensures that your records are accurate so you don't forget what income you have coming in and what kind of money goes out, which are your expenses. The other second C, capital. Capital, the definition of capital is wealth, money used to produce more wealth through investments or business. You want to keep up with your capital money in your business. It is imperative that you know what you have so you can know what you need to do, so you can know what you can do and what kind of changes you can make in your business and need to do in order for your business to stay afloat. Careful. The textbook definition of careful is giving a lot of attention to what you are doing so that you do not have an accident, make a mistake, or damage something. You must be careful in your record keeping. You don't want to make errors in your record keeping because if you do, it could be a very costly mistake in your business. It can either cost you money or time or either both. Because when you're balancing your books, if it doesn't balance, then you have to go back and discover where the issue's at and why it's not balancing. Carryover. The definition of carryover is something that comes from or continues from an earlier point. Each year you have carryovers. Carryovers in your income, carryovers in your expenses, equipment that you may want to you may have to depreciate, um, and you may have a carryover for your net operation loss, and et cetera, et cetera. Category. The definition of category is a grouping of people or things by type in a systematic arrangement. You must categorize your income and expenses. You may have auto expenses, office expenses, as well as your income. You want to be able to categorize the type of income you have coming in, whether it's coming in from a client or coming in for a particular product that you have, et cetera, et cetera. So all those things are imperative in record keeping. Record keeping has so many different moving parts, and they are all very vital to the functionality of the business. Record keeping also flows into your tax return. Your tax return is what you're reporting to the IRS to determine what you owe or what you are getting back. You will have overall overhead expenses such as an office rental or a home office deduction if you opt to work from home. You have your marketing, you have your software, et cetera, et cetera. Anything that's needed to do your business sufficiently needs to be recorded. You may have employees, or you may opt to outsource to a contract worker such as a virtual assistant. All of these things are all of these things are expenses that are needed to be recorded in your record keeping system in order to get the best out your return. It can make a major difference. It's a major difference between calculating taxes on $65,000 worth of gross income versus $45,000 of net income. And your net income is after you have all your write-offs and your expenses and so forth. So the more money you make, the more taxes you pay. I just can't express the importance enough of how imperative that the need of having a record keeping system. Again, it doesn't matter if you are writing your records down by hand in a journal, or if you opt to get a software system, or if you choose to outsource. If you choose to outsource and have a professional maintain your financial records, such as a bookkeeper. No matter how you do it, as long as it's done. The sooner that you start, the sooner the better that you start implementing these practices, preferably in the beginning of the life of your business. Is imperative to the growth of your business. It's also imperative to the life of your business, and it's imperative because if the IRS ever comes and asks you, how are you tracking your expenses? Do you have a paper trail? They may ask, how are you tracking your income? How are you tracking your expenses? Are these expenses legitimate? Are these expenses justified? Of course, you eventually want to upgrade your system. You want to upgrade your system where you can alleviate errors with a software, with a professional like a bookkeeper. So today, I'm actually offering, I actually have packages that are available for anybody's budget. Here at KRC Tax and Business Services, we never want a company to feel to not safeguard themselves just because they feel like it's not in the budget, or they can't afford it, or they're not making enough money. I can help you resolve that your issue with keeping up with your financial records. Today, I'm offering a free 15-minute discovery session. If you go to my scheduling site, is on the screen, the HPPS //meetings hubspot.com/KRC TAX ACCT, you can schedule a record keeping discovery session with me. I'll go over your what you're currently doing. We can go over what your budget is, and all those things. So definitely reach out to me to do a free discovery session of 15 minutes. Now, before I close out, I want to be able to do my final offer. Today, right now, I am pre-selling my book, which is called Why Your Refund is So Low. This book will guide you through your first year and beyond as a business owner. You may be navigating from to the world of entrepreneurship. Please make sure you pre-order this book today so that you can learn what you need to do in order to get the best return possible. This book is only $20 plus shipping and handling, and you can learn more about why your refund is so low, or why your refund may be low. You can go to my website, www.TammieMLilly, that's TammieMLilly.com, to pre-order your book. Excuse me. The first 50 people who pre-order will be mentioned in the book. So, I want to thank you so much for taking time out to listen to me. Thank you so much for being with us at the Virtual Profit Conference. This is my contact information. My name of my company is KRC Tax and Business Services. My name again, Tammie Lilly. If you want to send something by mail, if you want to contact me, text me, there's my email address, as well as my social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as my if you want to contact me directly, or if you contact me in regards to my tax services. So I want to thank you so much for listening.
All right. Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tammie. You did an incredible job here. I know that everybody learned a tremendous amount of information in regards to getting their taxes together. I want to encourage you. Tammie, is it okay? Can you hear me still? She might not hear me. So this is what I want you guys to do, because I know that she also gave a domain for her 15-minute free session. So if it's okay, I would recommend as well, because some of us might not be able to remember that domain. This is her number right here, 832-443-8177. If you want to be able to get that free ebook, also text that. But also, if you want to get the link for the session, the 15-minute session, so that you can get your taxes together, text that number too. Text this number right here, 832-443-8177. Again, 832-443-8177. As you can see, extremely detailed. Right now, guys, we need to make sure that we are keeping all the money that we are due, everything that is available for us when it comes to our taxes. If you're an entrepreneur like me, you know, look, you're trying to figure out every single way that you could be able to pay less to that man that they call Uncle Sam, right? But even if you are in the corporate world and you still maybe don't know all the benefits that are available for you, Tammie's going to get you right. So again, you guys want to text her. You can text her for everything, 832-443-8177. So if you want to get the link for the strategy session, make sure to text her as well. If you want to get her free ebook, make sure to send that details there as well. But definitely, guys, Tammie is who I highly, highly, highly recommend. All right. Well, guys, this has been another great edition, and I see you guys got some great texts. Tiffany says she's definitely going to be purchasing. Thank you, Tiffany. Angela says excellent, very detailed information. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, make sure that you send in your text message. I hope you guys took some notes on the great information that she provided with us today as well, because we're going to be doing another giveaway. Okay, we're going to be doing another giveaway on tonight after our second broadcast. Later on, we have Latisa B, who's going to be with us. So make sure that you plug in tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Taria Vision Avant. Again, we had Tammie Lilly hooking us up, y'all, with all the tax information that we need to grow and be able to keep more money in our pockets. All right, y'all, that's another edition, and I'll see you guys later on. Deuces.